Honestly, whenever it leaves, it looks like it just left a big old fat stinkum right there. Like, wow, the temple just collapsed. I'm going back to town.
Yeah. Done with this dungeon. Even though it's not super effective. Oh, of course it was the big one. I just phased off the bottom of the planet and then came back in on the top. What the crap?
It's just how flies work in this universe.
Just go into the ground and then come back down from the sky again. Okay, so... Fuck, he automatically uses it.
Oh, you have to hit the B button.
Oh. And you have to have the flute, which we just got, in order to pass by that. Also, there's some Lizalfos who really don't like you on the road.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I did a...
Oh, jeez.
Somebody had a N60... It's like a Ocarina of Time trivia thing, like to see how good you're at the Zelda stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, everything. And they had a question here. It's like, what enemy debuted in this game that hadn't debuted before? And that they had two options that I remember. They had, like, Wall Master, Floor Master, Lizalfos, and something else.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, Lizalfos, because this is the first time they showed up in the game. And I clicked that, and they went like, wrong, it was Floor Masters, because the Wall Masters had been in the game beforehand, but the Floor Masters were new variants of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wait a minute, let me double check this. And guess what? Lizalfos debuted in Ocarina of Time, too. So that was also a valid answer to the question. They just went like, Floor Masters were here first. But like, these are different from Lizalfos. They are not Lizalfos.
Interesting.
They are a completely different lizard species that like to throw rocks at you for some reason. You can look it up all you want. Lizalfos debuted in Ocarina of Time.
Funny because these are actually listed as being Lizalfos.
They are not. They are a different thing completely.
You even scroll down and you see the Ocarina of Time ones.
I went to the Zelda wiki.
Let me try the Zelda wiki because this is...
Ooh. And they were just like, yep, these are like Greers or Grues, something like that. And I was like, just completely flabbergasted, because they mentioned nothing about Link's adventure.
Adventure of Link... Enemies...
That was it, the Adventure of Link. That's a graveyard.
Yeah. Geru.
Yeah, they're a completely different thing. They are not Lizalfos. Those show up in Ocarina of Time first, and I was just kind of like... And nobody called it out in the comments. The only thing everyone called out was, like, the number of songs in the game that you learn, because, like, you learn 12, but there's a 13th song with the Scarecrow song, which is, like, technically you teach them, but the quiz did say, like, you learn 12 of them, and the 13th one is... It's like, you learn 12 of them, but the 13th one is optional. So it's like, technically there are 13 songs of the game, but... Bleh. I was just kind of like, nobody's gonna get on the Lizalfos ones? Oh, I see a town.
I mean, you can try to go to it.
But there's also a graveyard, there's a swamp, there's a forest that I immediately walk into and get assaulted. Oop.
Yeah, it's a red one. The stronger variant.
Should I do...
Okay, so you have a couple options from here. I would not go through the graveyard.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna happen. Ow. Ow, ow, stop, ow, oof.
Yeah, don't go through the graveyard.
Forest, is it?
Watch for the cheeps.
They're cheap. Up thrust makes this a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, look at that.
I wouldn't grind out here, though. The 5's not worth it, especially at the level we're at. Oh. Oh, I can just... I can power through that guy. He can only be killed by fire is the problem.
Yeah, I just wanted to look it up. Oh, those are Zoras.
Yeah, the Zolos. the river Zoras.
Yeah, like, what's the difference between all these Zoras?
The difference is that some of them later on have, what's the best way I can put it? Reproductive organs that we like. That's it. That's basically it.
I'm not even confident with that one.
Listen, for a lot of people, it's just basically a hole in the wall will do, but... like, the River Zoras, the Zolos, whatever they call them, they don't look like the later the Zoras, and it's just like... yeah...
Wait a minute, so this page is... okay, for the friendly... okay, so Zora. Zora.
I'm gonna go to that town. If this bridge would stop attacking me.
Dangerous place to go.
The town or the bridge?
Town.
The bridge town?
Look at all this danger you're going through getting there.
Well, obviously, because the bridge needs construction work. So what are you looking up for the Zoras?
What the difference between them is, because they
like,
are just both called Zora.
I thought they called the ones that end up attacking you like River Zoras or Zolos.
That's what I'm looking for, is if they're like River Zoras or whatever, because they are just both Zora.
Like, wait, go back to the other one.
I mean, this one says Zola, but that's a mistranslation.
Yeah, go back to the other page, Zoras. That's the reason why, because Sidon is on that page, and oh boy, let me tell you about the people who like Sidon. I even play the game, and I'm like, I can see where they're going. Oop, oop, oop.
We made it.
Ow! Ow!
Okay, leave.
Okay, what was that about?
Okay, I guess we're not supposed to go there yet.
I mean, obviously.
Oh, I found the answer to our problem, which is, in Oracle of Ages, the only game where both Zora coexist, the enemy Zora are referred to as River Zora. That's it, that's what you got.
Which is weird, because don't they live in the river in Ocarina of Time?
Yes.
Kind of confuses the matter more. I do want that.
Well, the thing to keep in mind is that almost every Zelda game is different from every other Zelda game, and they all take place hundreds of years apart from each other.
Oh my god, did you see the time discrepancy between Breath of the Wild and the other games?
Yeah, so mostly just don't worry about it too much.
Oh, fairies. Yeah. Alright.
Okay, as long as you're in the desert, head east.
Am I heading east because
and then south. Around the time you get out of this fight.
Oh my god, these are easy to kill now. Except you, you're a scorpion. Oh wait, you're easy to kill too. Grind time! No, I'm kidding.
Go south and just kind of hug the...
Yep, got it.
There it goes.
Yay, I got all the heartbeat. I think this and various other Zelda games, specifically like Majora's Mask, I think is the only one I can off the top of my head, are the tied for the lowest heart containers. Not heart pieces, heart containers. And it's at 4.
Yeah.
I think that's the least they've ever done.
So from here, there's not really much else for you to do down here.
Except Moida.
Except murder. Oh, you can't hurt him while he's in his shell.
Yeah, because it's probably like a Goomba thing. It's like you have to wait till the eyes of Goomba. Did we say Goomba enough?
It's a Goomba.
Goomba.
It's actually an Aruroda. Go north.
North? Go north, young man.
Yeah, there is actually...
You're the easy variant? Alright.
Yeah, there is actually nothing of value for you in the desert right now.
Listen, I don't gotta fight you. I don't gotta fight you.
There's technically a
Okay.
pea bag hidden somewhere in this forest, but I'll hold off on directing you to that. We can get that later. Go in the cave.
Don't off-screen me. I'm gonna be annoyed because I have to get magic again.
Okay, once you make it through this cave...
I don't like the way you said it.
Well, once you make it through this cave, you're past the hard part, is mostly what I'm getting at. Dang it, another screen? Alright, well, you can just be down there.
Haha.
There's a town! Hidden in the woods.
How could there be a town hidden in the woods?
Go... I know I'm watching at a delay, but I like how every time I start telling you where to go, you just keep going in 100 directions at once. You found it, by the way. You gotta do a fight on the tile.
It worked.
There we go.
Not even gonna let the jingle finish. Hidden
Let me in!
town of Kasuto. So this is the only town in this game that is not used for somebody in Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, it's the only name that is unused.
And it's led to a lot of like fan theories and fan fictions of like, is he a sage that went bad or something? Is he just a character we haven't seen? And I just think it was like they needed names for the sages and they just picked the ones they thought were working.
There were 8 names in the game, they needed 7.
Yeah.
Like...
Well, technically they had Mito as well, and he's not a sage, but
That's true.
So, like, it's just one of those things that, like, they picked out the names and this one, like, Kasato's just not gonna be one. Anyway. What do you say, good sir? I know nothing. Do you know nothing? Okay, I have to ask you, good sir, if you know nothing, is he related to Bagu and Error?
Do you know that you know nothing? Because I believe that means that you do know something. And that something is that you know nothing. But you don't actually know nothing, so you do actually know nothing because you don't know that you know nothing.
Is that logic bomb that you just you
And
say,
then my brain turns to
you
cheese.
say that to a robot and they explode? We had to flee Kasuto. Kasuto. Oop. You deserve my help. Follow me. Wait, is it it's Kasuto, right?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, wait, she went actually close the door behind me. I waited too long, apparently.
Well, why are you not listening to the lady?
Well, she said I deserve her help, follow her, and then she just went in and closed the door.
Well, you gotta go in and follow her. What are you doing slacking off?
The old man who remains has magic. Oh look, nothing.
Alright, lady, let's try this again.
Uh-oh, it's too many sprites on screen.
Wait a minute, you're not wearing purple.
There is a secret at edge of town.
Cool.
Dum, dum. Oh. Oh yeah, this is the person who gives you the magic.
Yep, our final magic.
There's some... I don't know how you do it, but there's some trick that if your magic bar is being filled with like a red potion, or like one of those bottles, if you go and do like the life spell, you have to... I don't know if it's like a frame perfect thing or I think it's just a glitch, but if you do it the right moment, you can fill it up, your life, and just have the magic bar keep filling up until it's full.
I guess it depends how much magic you have left.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where it's like, the bar's trying to be filled up, but you use it and it goes like, well, I still have to fill up, so...
So this town actually has quite a lot for us. The first thing of which was that.
So that is the last jar, but you can only get it after you've actually gotten all the other jars. It's not even a joke. You literally have to go get the other 3 to get the 4th one. Are you healing, lady? Stop by for a while.
Stay a while and listen.
Revived! Uh-oh, just like Diablo. I know nothing. Please save our town. Turns into a bat. What? I think it's only 2 towns that happens in, so... Ooh, a chimney. Looks like I can get in the fireplace.
Oh boy. Oh boy. It's an old man.
Remember the magic word. And what's the magic word, kids? Spell!
We learned
That's the word of the day! Ging, 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 ging.
We learned the spell.
Wait, what?
So the spell has very few uses in this game, actually.
I don't even know why it kind of exists. Because it's just, you use it for like one thing, and then I think it does wacky other stuff, and that's about it. I mean, it's not that costly, though, so...
Yeah, I mean...
God, we never really used Reflect a lot either, did we?
Well, we use it when we see mages.
Yeah, but there were monks. All monks.
That's true. Well, I don't know if we can reflect fire.
Call for help at the 3-Eye Rocks. The hell is help? What do you mean, help? Zelda's my what?
I think he's actually referring to the entrance to the next dungeon.
Yeah, I know. I'm not as stupid.
Someone said there was a secret at the edge of town.
Well, you know what that means. We gotta ferry up there. It's not working.
No, it means we have to cast the spell.
No, I know what it means. It means I have to climb this with my stamina bar.
You don't have a stamina bar. You have a magic bar. Oh!
That was the weirdest kind of ping I've ever heard in this game. It's like...
And for our troubles, we get...
The all key.
The Master Key!
It's like the all spark, but it's just all keys.
We now no longer need to worry about keys in dungeons, just like in Zelda 1. You get the key, it just opens everything.
See, that's the funny thing. There's a slight spoiler for the next dungeon. It has no keys.
So you had to get this, or you wouldn't be able to go through.
Yeah. Or like in the original Zelda game, the master key is like optional. This one, because, like I said a while back, this is the first Zelda game that made the keys situational for every dungeon. Whereas, like, the first Zelda game, it's like, you got keys. You had keys. But, yeah, now we got the Master Key, so we can open all keys. Especially considering we only have 2 dungeons left.
And that is pretty much all we're doing here right now. What is left for us at this point is...
I mean, just leveling up and...
You're down a life, aren't you?
No.
You're not down a life?
No, I'm not down a life. It goes to 0.
Okay.
It's 2, 1, 0.
If you're not down a life, then I am going to get you 2 pee bags before we enter the next dungeon.
Oh, but I do have to pee. In a bag.
So, we're leaving through the cave. Just make sure you don't die or anything at any point.
I was like, alright, I guess I'm finishing up Zelda. Might as well steal all his Switch games while I'm at it.
There's also no easy way to heal at this point, which is lovely. Because you can't just go to town.
Keep moving, wiener. Apparently in the Famicom version, these guys you could just kill with the sword. They just changed it to the fireball to make them a little more challenging.
Oh yeah, that's what we needed. Yeah, head to the west, through the swamp, to the cave.
I don't know if anybody ever tells you, but you can just do this with the hammer. Don't know why. It's
still
just
gets
there.
you. Ooh. It still gets you forest encounters, though. So almost, what's the point? Can you destroy marsh?
I was trying to, but it didn't work. God, you guys suck. You had me that whole time, and you just were like, let's go around him and really mess with him.
Hey, buddy. Oh, one shot. That's the good stuff right there. You want to do that in a place where I can hit you? You really need a bigger... You desperately need a bigger sword.
A bigger sword or a more perfect understanding of hitboxes.
Yeah, the hitboxes also have seemed kind of jank. Hey, it's that guy again.
I don't think I can bounce on him indefinitely. I think the...
He moves around.
Well, he moves around, but I think his fireballs are at the level that would just hit me anyway. Ooh,
500!
500! Smackaroos.
Let's see here. What else is around here? There's another pea bag, and then we're going into the dungeon. That's
Neat.
So we're heading back east.
Okay, you got me that time.
This is a rough place. Can you walk onto the water? Well, the road path is probably also good.
Oh, the road I can get onto pretty easily.
Yeah.
I was like, what water are you talking about?
Yeah, get back on the road. If the enemies would leave you alone for like 10 seconds. Yeah, head back east. See if you can walk on the water.
The water?
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna activate the bridge. You want me to go up in the forest here real quick?
Yeah, I mean, let these guys get the crap away.
Nope. Ain't it in
Well, what's the point of water walking boots?
If you can't walk on all the water.
You can't walk on water.
What's the point of airline food if you're in the air eating
Okay,
food?
so you can either go on across the bridge or around, but we're heading over that way. Oh right, the bridge. You have to find a good place to get magic. Can you get magic early on in the next dungeon?
Like, literally here. These guys count as small enemies.
I mean, I guess, but they're also jerks.
And they do steal your experience from you if you get hit by them specifically.
If you can get to the next dungeon, there's a red potion right at the entrance. Like, just heal up and get to the dungeon.
I didn't think I was gonna make that jump.
Okay, so, yeah. Oh, wait, no, we need a pee bag.
Oh, where's the other pee bag?
To the right side of the...
Or I could just do this.
Lovely. To the right side of the... Here.
Okay, yeah, now I see it. So
It's a lot easier to just do that than left one.
Left one?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Whoop! Well, guess what I can do?
Yeah, you can probably just bounce off him and run. Yeah, he's got his shield up.
Or I could just kill him.
Or you can just kill him. Woo! Have a 500 P bag. Alright, now to the dungeon.
So it said to...
Like, sing at the three-eyed rock or something.
call for help.
Call for help.
Which apparently calling for help is just doing this. A palace!
Toot!